Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. Today we're doing a Let's Play and initial impressions review for Brisk Square, a game that was released on the Steam store December 23rd, 2022, and it is New Year's Eve. It's about to be the new year, so you hear a lot of fireworks. That's in the background. Those are the settings. There's not a whole lot of settings. Probably the only relevant ones are music and dominant hand, but there's no graphical settings or anything like that. There are modifiers, that will change the difficulty, give you bigger scores as well. And there's quests as well. There's a weekly street daily runner. Someone has already won the Drone Destroyer quest event. And there's a couple of different modes. There's multiplayer, there's dual wheel mode, there's brisk mode, and we're going to do the campaign. Before I get into that, this is a skill tree. Currently, I have 4 points, so let me use them. Yeah. What happened is I forgot to save, so after you use them, save. Alright, save, so there we go. Let's do the campaign. Now, you can do easy, medium, hard, or extreme. So far, very early impressions, I've only unlocked the second level, and that was on easy because I did find the game to be pretty difficult. Let's go ahead and let's play the first stage on medium. That's how I started, and I had difficulty. Maybe I can actually beat it this time. I already beat it on easy. I have not beat it on normal mode. Now there's this little cinematic at the start. We're going to skip through that. Buy the game if you want to see that. I didn't find it all that interesting. So part of the problem, for me at least, so you see you have your 3 hearts, and you can shoot the guys. You can also slice the objects. You can also, man, I did terrible there. We shot that to avoid the damage. So we got only 1 heart left. That was a good block on our part. Nice block. Some of these you just gotta... Oh, we did good there. We got 1 heart. We took a little bit of damage there. Part of the difficulty of this game, I don't know, did you guys see that? You heard like a little sound there at the end. You only have so many swings, so you just can't chop everything that you see, because your sword has like a cooldown. And let's exit. So that's part of the upgrade. So there's like an artificial difficulty here due to that cooldown. So you want to heat regen here. So once you increase your sword, you're able to swing more often. And blocking bullets will also reduce your sword heat. And also reducing the cut force. I believe that also stops it from overheating, so you can continue swinging. So since we're having difficulty with that, I'm going to go ahead and spend some there. And we're down to 1 point, so there's nothing we can do. We saved. Let's do that on easy mode. Actually, yeah, let's do that on easy mode. So we're going to do level 1, but on easy this time. And you'll see how much easier it is. So you saw the medium difficulty. Obviously, I upgraded it a little bit, but I don't think that little upgrade is going to make that much of a difference in the gameplay. Now, with the easy mode, you can pretty much swing as much as you want on the easy mode. I don't really have to worry about swings on easy mode. So as you noticed, maybe in my normal gameplay, I was trying to dodge whenever I could instead of swinging down the objects, just because your sword from overheating. And that's like the best outcome they. So I got 3 hearts. Everything's going good so far. I was hoping to so we're still at 3 hearts. Good. This game does get me tired. I think I lost 1 health there. The cooldowns are pretty big though, as you may have noticed. We died. We were very close to the end too. One more over there, we would have made it to the very end. It's okay. Maybe it's better I didn't get to the end so I don't do some accidental spoilers for you guys. Let's look at the campaign. Actually, not. As you can tell, I'm getting tired. I did play a little bit, though. So we didn't get any skill points from that, which is probably the difficulty with this game, that you don't always get skill points. I'm not sure exactly why that is. Let's start with level 2. Let's start with easy. So we skipped ahead to level 2. And then we'll do normal, and then we'll call it. I'm not sure what I would call this game. It's a lot like the music rhythm games, actually. Or the action rhythm games. Obviously, it's not tuned to the music, so. So in easy mode, you can just cut down the obstacles. In normal mode, it's harder to do that, actually. You can't just do that. That's what makes it hard. So here's a little change up to the gameplay. I believe we have to choose blue. No, actually we can choose red. We're gonna choose. Oh no, we can't. I saw a passageway on red, but it wasn't a passageway. It was a wall. That's good. Easy is a little bit too easy there. So let's do normal. And you're going to see part of the problem with normal. I guess we have to always hit blue. If that's the case, I don't know why that's even part of the gameplay, because that's not really difficult to always choose blue. So that's what you want to do. That saves you a swing of your sword. Oh, you saw there how we ran out of juice for the sword? Ah. And there. Again, problems with our sword. I think it ran out of juice there. I thought it made a big enough swing to get that, and it just didn't get all 3 of them. I have to be honest. I find this game to be very grind focused. So you have to grind to get those points, to get these, and then you can do the levels. Then they don't seem so hard. You probably want to focus on your sword. I put some of my points on the cooldown for for the arrow, because I thought that was very important. I have the cooldown now down to 9.5 seconds, but there's still a 10-second cooldown, still pretty long. So what you want to do is you want to lessen your heat regen. So we're going to do that. There we go. And bullet block or cut force. And maybe the amount of objects we can cut with one swing has to do with cut force as well. It's not really explained at all what it means. But there we go. Huh. We got 1 point left. I don't know. We can't do anything with 1 point though. Okay. So yeah, this is a lot like the music rhythm games, except it's action rhythm, or just you can call it like an endless runner, I guess. But it definitely borrows from some of the music rhythm game genre, even though it's not related at all to the music, to the beat. But basically you follow the requested action that's on the screen. I'm not sure what you would call this genre. Maybe an endless runner, maybe. I think that would be the closest game type to this gameplay. And, with these endless runners, you just have to follow the requested prompt. But there's also obviously some rhythm action here. Again, follow the requested prompts, whether it's your sword swing, whether it's using the telekinesis, whether it's using the arrow. Just all have a cooldown. You got to use them all wisely. But the problem with this game is that you really need the skill tree in order to advance. I don't see how you can advance without putting time in to level up your skill tree. So the more you level up your skill tree, the more you should be able to get further in the game, the more points you get. So it's just sort of that gameplay loop. But I'm not really a fan of that type of gameplay loop personally. I just really wasn't having fun with this game. But again, this is very early impressions. I didn't get far in this game. I want to say maybe I'm 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes into this game. And the problem is this game does get me very tired. I'm all sweaty right now. But number two, I'm just not having fun. So that's not a good combination. One where you're getting physically tired from playing the game, but you're also just not having fun. I could see other people having more fun with this game than I did. But I just think there's better types of this game. I think Pistol Whip is probably the VR game that's sort of similar, even though it's very different, because you're using a gun. But, it's similar enough. And I think Pistol Whip just does it a whole lot better than this game. And there's other games. There's so many other VR games just like this. And I think some of those do it better. I can't think of them right now because a lot of these games are in early access. But this game is not in early access, believe it or not. But it kind of feels like it is, just because it feels a little off. Like, I think it needs a lot more polish. I definitely think the skill tree needs to be maybe reimagined so that it's not. While it's helpful, it shouldn't be like a progress stopper, because I feel like the skill tree is a progress stopper. Like, you can't swing your sword unless you have enough skill points into it, because you just start swinging and it does nothing. So that's a progress stopper. So there's nothing you can do other than to put more time into it to increase your skill tree so you can get further in the game. That's like an artificial boundary that I just don't like in games personally. Maybe other people like this type of gameplay, but I'm not. If I have to rate this game, I think I'd give it a 5.5 out of 10. It's only $10, so it doesn't cost a lot. It's budget priced. But I just don't think there's enough here for me to give more than a 5.5 neutral recommendation. Like I said, I could see some people enjoying this game a lot more than I did. But me personally, I just really wasn't having fun playing this. So I'm probably not going to play it again. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. This has been my Let's Play initial impressions for Brisk Square. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a wonderful day. Goodbye.